Hey there, Cher again, Grinning Grandma, and today I'm in still an office, but it's a different office. This is the office that's in my Cher shed. We were going to call this a she shed, but you know, it's a Cher shed. So I'm working on some things to put into the shops, believe it or not. We did mark one of the shops. We have a double booth. This is in Johnson City. We marked everything 50% off. So at least we're selling some things there, but my gosh, you're 50% off. But we decided that's going to be our, I'll call it an elimination shop, because it does get a lot of business there, a lot of traffic. And what we're going to do is start putting some of the things that are slow sellers or slow to sell, right now everything is, from the other shops into the Johnson City shop. So if it doesn't sell in the other places, it's going to Johnson City and it's going to be 50% off. Hate that, but we have to do what we have to do. And it's still hot, still over 90 degrees. I know it's even hotter than that in some of the other parts of this country, but man, it's hot. You know, I'm sure glad that God made air conditioning. And you know, I remember before there was air conditioning. Yes, I'm that old. I remember a girlfriend in high school of mine. She and her dad actually bought a brand new, it was a 62 Ford, and it had air conditioning. No, it didn't have air conditioning. Didn't have air conditioning. And I went to George Washington High School in Indianapolis, by the way. It was on Washington Street. But anyway, this is a cute story. Typical of kids, you know. Anyway, we were sitting at a popular restaurant, well, popular as a teenage hangout, and we were just finishing up our meal, and a couple girls that we knew from school, that I'll just say that they ran around with other people and were kind of snobby. We thought, anyway, they were kind of snobby. They were probably very nice girls. We just never gave ourselves a chance to really get to know them. But anyway, they drove up, and you could tell that they were really hot. I mean, Indianapolis in the summertime, it is hot. Really, it is hot. And in the wintertime, it's the opposite. You get the extreme cold. But anyway, we drove away. They drove up in this older model vehicle. And here we were in a brand new 62 Ford, and without air conditioning. So when we drove away rolling the windows up. This is before power steering or power windows. But we drove away rolling the windows up, pretending that we had air conditioning in that car. And then as soon as we got out of sight, we rolled those suckers back down again. We were so hot. But anyway, got someone mowing out there, and he's competing with my sound. Anyway, let me show you what I've got so far. This is just one little box, and this particular box is going to one of the shops in Abingdon. So here we go. Okay, well, I don't know what happened. The camera just shut off. But anyway, an old liquor or liqueur decanter. And I have just $10 on that one. I've got a similar one that I listed the other day on eBay. But anyway, these seem to be pretty popular. And you have to put some things in that are not real expensive, so I put this new child's, I said choo-choo train plate in for $2.50. And this, oops, sorry. I am not the greatest camera person in the world. But then you already know that. Okay, this is an etched candy dish with the lid, which is unusual, by the way, to have a vintage candy dish or any kind of a dish that has an intact lid. Most of them are either missing or cracked, or the vendors just act like they never existed. But anyway, this was sorry, made by Payden, I'm sorry, I'll get it straight in a minute. Payden City, and it is pressed glass. Again, you know it's pressed glass because it's got a seam. And of course, let me see if I can find the seam. I just saw it a second ago. Doggone thing. Well, trust me, there's a seam in it. And it is pressed glass, and anyway, it's in perfect condition. I don't know why it's still in perfect condition since I have it, but a lot of my stuff tends to not be so perfect after I have it. Anyway, we have $39 on it. It's etched, and it is in, like I said, great condition. And I'm sitting down here, so you're going to see some of my cleaning tools, etc. But this, I'm taking a break actually from working on it. These are bowls, wooden bowls. I have no idea how old they are. No idea who made them. They're not signed or anything, but I can tell that they were handmade or tool someone's workshop made. I've been cleaning this thing. I think this probably came from a locker when we were doing lockers, or what's another word for that? You know, the storage, well, storage sheds, lockers, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, you can't really tell how dirty these things are. See? And I've actually cleaned this thing out once before. And the thing is, I think, well, you can pretty well tell that this was a smoker. No offense to smokers. But the things that we find in the smokers' houses really have to be scrubbed. And if you don't get them real clean, guess what happens? When you pick them up, after you think that they're clean, they're sticky, and all that stickiness gets on you. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Didn't mean to keep you this long, but I did. And I hope you're having a good day, and we will see you later. Thanks again for watching, and please subscribe, comment, share, tell people about me, whatever. Thanks again. Bye-bye.